And welcome back to the Fancast Freaks.
Hey. Hi, how y'all doing?
Yes,
I'm cracking.
dude.
I was laughing, sorry, because he was like humming before. I was like, is that theme music? I
Hey,
was
we
like, is
need
that
to
our...
come up with a theme song for this.
We do. It'll be lit. Don't tempt me because
Mm.
I'm a rapper. Brow. Okay.
Oh, if you could drop some bars, I can make a beat. And then you could
Listen,
rap Fancast Freaks, Fancast Freaks.
don't threaten me with a good time because I'll bars. Grown man bars is something you gotta deal with. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much for popping into a brand new episode. You guys are amazing. There is no us without you. So shout out to you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I am not the host, and I don't care what he say. I am
She's the
secondary. I'm
host.
on the side. I am Robin.
Oh my
Okay. I
God.
am Patrick to the SpongeBob. You gotta understand. But it's Bianca B. Givner, aka the Nostalgia Queen, aka Snow Black with 2 C's, because I'm cute, but I will cut you. Stephen Bay Smith as well. Here to always debate all things Nickelodeon, Disney, 90s, Cartoon Network throwback, and one part of the official Fancast Freaks. Errol, take it away, Steve-O.
Hey, I like that. I like that. All right. I'm just ScubaSteve. I don't got no whole bunch of AKAs. Skylar's dad or whatever. I'll be writing.
Oh,
I do some other stuff. But yeah, that's really all I got. I don't really have no AKAs. I need to work on my AKAs. I got to.
we're gonna get it together. It's gonna
The
be lit.
Instigator. That's one.
There you go.
It's undead unlocked.
Dr. Marco.
But yeah, so hopefully y'all enjoyed the first 2 episodes
Yes.
of the Fancast Freaks, and we're gonna keep it going.
Period.
This week we got one that I think is kind of a slept-on movie. I feel like not that many people talk about it that often, but I feel like the cast is a very fun cast. So us making the fan cast for this would be easy. Now you watched this movie recently. Was it the first time or?
It was like Pastor Marcus used to say, my very first time. It was my first time watching this
Oh,
movie.
my
So.
first
Yes.
time.
Oh
Whoa.
gosh. Yeah, first time for sure. Very
So
interesting.
this movie is The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Now, how did
Right.
you feel about The Hunchback of Notre Dame since it was your first watch?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoyed it. And I feel like I enjoyed it more because I'm an adult. Because I feel like this movie, like the beginning is just so dramatic. The beginning reminds me of how Prince of Egypt, it just kind of sucks you in and you're listening to this story and it's dramatic and it's the choir. And I'm just like, these was kids watching this. Like it's very, very
Mhm.
touchy, and it's. I mean, it makes you feel it like right here, and I'm like, this is really interesting. So I watched it with my kid, and I was just like, I see why. Like my mom didn't let me watch this at all. Like if she rented it, she's like, I don't like this movie. This man talk about the devil stronger than ain't nobody stronger than my Lord. So my mom, she cut all that shit up. She's like, I'm the only hunchback in this house. So that was my mom. Yeah, no, So but it was actually a beautiful, beautiful movie. I just love the way it unfolded, and I could see that why Disney chose that, this particular old tale to bring to life. I thought it was a beautiful movie. Grown, but beautiful.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like it's really fire, and I just feel like it's slept on. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about it at all. I feel like it's better than some of the movies that kind of get a little more shine, but it's just like it just fell straight into the back.
Which movie you think is better than?
Okay, me personally, let's go ahead and stir the pot. I think it's better than Brother Bear. I think it's better than Pocahontas for me personally. I liked it better than Pocahontas. I like it. I like it better than Atlantis, but not Treasure Planet.
What? Okay, so I'm gonna stop you right there in your tracks. Let me tell you something. Brother Bear is so funny and so good. I feel like Hunchback of Notre Dame is very, very good. I can see why you would think it's better than Pocahontas because it came out when we was kids, and you're not a girl. So Disney made like a lot of princess stuff like for girls, and like I could see that. So I could, yeah. But Atlantis, you're tripping.
Better than Atlantis, but not Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet is just.
Yeah, that's my shit.
We're gonna have to have this discussion because when we talk about it's the same thing. It's like when I think about Jesus and what he done for me. When we talk about Disney and what it's I think so. I will admit to you guys, I just saw Treasure Planet for real, like paying attention to it probably, I think it was like last year, and I loved it. It was so good. I was like, oh my God. Very, very good. I don't see
Yeah.
Quasimoto and over Atlantis. You're crazy.
That's me
I just
personally, and it's because of everything that used to come with it. I had the old school CD-ROM joint, with Hunchback of Notre Dame, and like that
yeah,
was my shit. Like
I get it.
I just really liked it. Maybe that, and then with Big Brother, with Brother Bear,
Mhm.
um, one thing I used to work at a summer camp, and we used to
So they
threaten the
played it
kids.
out.
We used to threaten the kids, if y'all don't be quiet, we're gonna make y'all watch Brother Bear again. They'd
Oh,
be like, no, no, no,
not don't do Brother Bear like
no.
Nickelback. We not gonna do that because
I
Brother Bear is
like
one.
Nickelback.
Nuh-uh, y'all not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Brother Bear is dynamite. And we listen, we're gonna have to talk about Bruno one of these days. This is a good discussion. But we
Yeah,
didn't come here for that, y'all. Listen, I'll go all night. I'll go all night. Don't do me. So
yeah. All right,
listen,
so
listen, because if you let us, we'll do it. We'll do it. But we came
who are
here to
we
fan cast.
starting with?
Okay, let's see.
Who are we
Let's
starting with? Because
start.
I'm interested.
Hmm. You know what? I want to start with Esmeralda, and here's why. Because I
Okay.
have picks for her. I have two picks that I think were fantastic.
Mhm.
And so my first pick, Zoe Saldana. I say Zoe Saldana because the way, like when she's coming, no, you said justice, like, like her standing for what's right. Zoe Saldana in movies that she playing, she's given like it reminded me of when I saw her in Pirates of the Caribbean. She had a very small part, which was supposed to be a recurring role, but it didn't happen that way because just whatever. But
Mhm.
she just her standing up. She's like, "No, you stole my boat, and I'm not going for this, and this is wrong." Da, da, da. So I saw that, and I heard. I'm like, "Oh, Zoe would have been perfect for this." My
Fair.
other person who I feel like would have been able to play that beautiful, the dancer, the standing up for what's right, the everybody want to bite, but da, 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 Aaliyah would have been perfect. Perfect.
Ooh, okay.
Aaliyah would have been great. She was soft, but also could have that little spice to her. Beautiful, would absolutely fit that ticket. Had the kind heart to be able to look out for other people while also protecting her own and protecting herself. Being witty, she would have been able to do it. And especially once we were able to see a little bit of her acting, I was like, ah, the world, we deserved much more of her. But those are my picks for Esmeralda.
Those are really good picks. Leah
I'm a
gone
baby,
too soon. Rest in peace.
my baby.
I really, really like those.
Yeah, you do.
I do. I chose Zaza Beats.
Zazie
Um,
Beetz, I could see it.
because
Yes.
I just feel like the eyes and the hair, I feel like that's there, even though
Yeah.
I know there might be some people that'll frown on it because of
She's
ethnicity,
light
things like
skinned.
that.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, yeah. I just feel like she's kind of matches that character a lot,
She does.
and I think that
She
she'd
does.
be perfect. And then
Mm.
like you said with the dancing, things like that, I think she could play it off and she could pull it off really, really good. I think Zaza Beats would be my particular
Yes.
person.
Just
Yeah.
quick. Is her name Zaza? Because I've been calling her Zazzy for like years, and I need a whooping because it's probably Zaza. I've been calling her
Or
Zazzy.
maybe I need a whooping.
Y'all know
Maybe
who
it's
we talking about. That's all that matters. Y'all going to
maybe.
talking about.
Yeah, we knew where we was here. That's all that matters.
Moving along. No, let me see. All right. Who did you have for Frollo? I want to hear who he had. I'm gonna crack up if it's my
Ooh.
person.
So for Frollo, I don't know if you know who this person is
Try
by
me.
name, so I'm gonna have to pull him up.
Mhm.
But his name is Charles Dance.
Charles
Charles,
Dance. I'm finna look it up.
did you watch
Charles.
Game of Thrones?
I obsessed. Oh, he
Okay.
was goddamn yes. Yes.
that
Tywin Lannister.
yes. So okay. So that is who I choose. I mean,
Yes.
I can see him with the hat and
Yes.
like with the whole cape and everything. He would be Frollo, hands down. He's everything about
Down.
him just seems evil.
He looks like
I'm
him.
yeah, I'm sure he's a nice person. I don't know
Yeah.
him personally, but he looks evil. Like he looks like he could be a bad person. Like I think he would be
Yeah.
perfect as Frollo. And the things that he did in Game of Thrones, how he fucking hated Tyrion
Yeah.
and things like that. It just his demeanor and everything would be perfect for Frollo. I got him for Frollo.
I'm not mad at that. I love it so bad, and I'm almost I hate because I'm like, dang, yours is better than mine. No, that was a good pick. I didn't even think about. Oh man, he's perfect. He's perfect. He's so perfect. I don't even want to tell you mine. I'm gonna still tell you mine, but his is perfect.
We
See,
gotta hear it. We
I
need to hear it.
surprisingly I chose Jeremy Irons, and I did that because I feel
Oh,
like he could be a versatile villain. He did so good as Scar. He has that voice. His
yes.
voice alone is like he can sing. So that which is important because this is like a musical in its own way. Because there was like a million songs. I'm like, dang, these gargoyles singing again. But I think that he would still be able to pull off that sinister. He would still be able to give us dark and deep and depth and still get the job done. But if I had thought of that, Charles Dance would have been my pick for sure. But I feel like we can have Jeremy Irons as an understudy.
But I think Jeremy Irons is fire, and it also, I think Jeremy Irons gets more appreciation from me as Scar after watching the live action Lion King, and it's just like, it just feels so flat.
We just act like that one didn't happen. That's in the rules.
We was so worried about Aladdin 2 months before that.
Okay.
And then Lion King came out. We was like, oh no.
Oh no.
It's like, oh no.
Which, by the way, Aladdin was fire, and I'll fight anybody on it. That was good. Genie did good. Will Smith did good because here's the thing: like you have to understand, putting him on this unrealistic pedestal of being Robin Williams, and I think we talked about this before. Like you can't be Robin Williams. You can't. It's what Robin Williams did was make himself a genie. So what we got in the genie is Will Smith making himself a genie, and I thought it was perfect because he was literally Will Smith as a genie, and he
was a performer.
Yeah,
it just worked. Yeah, it worked.
We're gonna have to talk about this stuff.
We'll do a bonus episode or something.
Yes, but that was a great pick. Great pick. All right, who you want next?
All right, let's hear your phobias.
You're gonna crack up. So
okay.
My theme is actually I picked Patrick Warburton. You know who he is? He's the guy who plays the voice of Kronk on Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, what?
I feel like he is because he was in this movie. I felt like he was, he's a soldier, he's big, he buff, but he also a little silly, a little sarcastic, a little witty. And I'm like, oh, that would be perfect because first of all, Kronk he is just a treasure. He is just what makes the movie so good. And just to kind of have that voice and I would love to see him as like this kind of character. It was a little more serious, but it would still give him room to be himself, like as an actor. And I think he could probably pull it off. That was my pick. And the voice is iconic, so you would immediately know who it was and be like, oh, how is he going to do as this live action person? So I said that because I heard him in have you ever seen Mr. Peabody?
And Sherman and Mr. Peabody?
He played whatchamacallit in that movie. He was one of the people in the orc, not the orc, it's the horse, you know what I'm talking about, the Trojan horse. He was like and I was so hearing him in that kind of soldier role was like he could do this part too. That was my pick.
He plays in Hoodwink and like he's in like so many other things. Like he's really
underrated, Bob. One day we'll discuss this.
It's a fire. Okay, I like that. I chose Charlie Hunnam. Charlie Hunnam is okay, so we on the same
I know
page.
it. Oh, I know who that is.
Sons of Anarchy. I feel like he just fits the character. He has the little smaller goatee. I just felt the look just hit him. Now I don't know, because I know that he is a British actor, and so that shows that he does have range. But we haven't seen him kind of have those funny comedic points. Yeah. So I would like to see him play some of those. You know what I'm saying? Hit some of those in this movie. I would like to see it. But I just think the look in general, he just looks pretty much like a realistic version of him. So I was all like, I think that's
You're not wrong. You're not
wrong. It was hard to come up with him because I was like, personality wise, I don't know how we're gonna do it. But I think the look I got.
We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe.
All right, let me see. Oh, all right. I want to know. Oh, what would you say?
No, I said the ball is in your court.
Oh, is it? Okay, all right. Let's see. I want to know your gargoyles. I want to know your Laverne. I want to know all three of yours, and then I'm gonna say,
three.
Oh yeah, I want all three because I feel like they're a package deal. I'm gonna crack up.
Fair enough. All right, so we'll start with the obvious, funny one, Hugo. Yeah. For me, this was easy. It's Jack Black. Easily.
Yeah.
That was an easy one. I was like, give me Jack Black as Hugo.
Yes.
That was
Mhm.
super easy.
Piece of cake.
For Laverne, I decided to go with Wanda Sykes.
Me too.
So we on the same page
And I
again.
swear to God, I picked Jack Black too. I'm not kidding you.
Okay, so I think the only one to put different we'll have is Victor. I think Victor was a little hard to do. For
Maybe. Let's see.
Victor, I chose somebody that I feel like voices a character in the Marvel universe, and he kind of is pretty pristine with it and stuff like that. And I like the way his stout and everything that he does.
Yeah.
Kelsey Grammer does really well as Beast, and I think he would be really good as Victor.
He was my second pick. He was my second pick.
Oh, he was
He was
almost
my
there.
second pick. Yeah, I was like, if he say Kelsey Grammer, get Fraser on the phone. Get Fraser on the phone.
I think
Yes.
that'll be it. Kelsey Grammer, Wanda Sykes, and Jack Black would be my gargoyles. I think that's perfect.
I think it's Chef's Kiss. That's why this is your show, and I'm just here cleaning up. This is
Oh
me.
no. Let's hear what you got. Let's hear what you got.
So yes, I had Jack Black, and I also had Wanda Sykes.
Okay.
For my my third one, I had surprisingly, do you remember the guy who plays Braxton off of Jamie Foxx? I thought he would be pretty cool. Yeah, because he exactly. See, you see it. I think he would be a great voice for that part. If it weren't Kelsey Grammer, he was my other pick. So I was 50-50 with it. Because I felt like Kelsey Grammer was kind of like low-hanging fruit in a way. And so I was like, if I wanted to kind of mix it up and think who else could fit that, I thought he was perfect. I was like, oh, the crazy part about that is in real life, and I feel bad, he couldn't get no other acting job because even though he had like range, like he was good, but they only saw him
original gangster. He was in Original Gangsters,
and that was it.
As the thug in original, like he was
exactly.
the
And they just never would. He talked about it on YouTube. He was just like, nobody ever sees me outside of Braxton, and they just be like, I can't see you as doing nothing else because I played this character for so long. It's kind of the same thing like the Carlton curse. Like it don't matter what that man do, you gotta host America's Funniest because you're Carlton forever. Like you don't get so that's just kind of how it happened. But he was my pick.
I like that. Okay.
See.
So then we have two main next. So do we do the fan favorite or do we do our MC?
Let's do the MC because I feel like the fan favorite is going to be like, yeah. So
okay.
What do you have?
As Quasimoto?
Yeah.
I thought this was really easy for me only because of the person playing him would kind of have to do the leaning and the walking, and they have to put some CGI effect on them and things like that. So I went with Andy Serkis. I thought that was pretty easy. I was all like, he's played Caesar, he's played Gollum, he's played all of these different characters where he kind of, you know what I'm saying? I was like body acting and stuff. You get Andy Serkis, you put him in makeup, and then he's Quasimodo. And I thought that was actually the easiest one for me.
Chef's Kiss. I like it real bad. See, my pick is actually going to surprise you. I picked Haley Joel Osment because he's a lot bigger now. He has the facial and a little bit of makeup could do it a long way. I just see he's big, but he's like, it's I feel like he has that soft. He can be that. I'm just here to help the birds. I'm just here to da. Because you was cute as a little 6-year-old talking about I see dead people, but like now that you're bigger and you're older, I'm like, oh, I can hear him. Like I can hear his voice. Oh, if I could pick a day to fly, that is it. Like I could see that so bad. And I kind of got that from him. Like just imagine him watching Quasimodo in this character, just be this sweetie who had all this anger inside from being mistreated, but also didn't know how to place it. It's just, I feel like he would eat that up. Because before all else, he was an amazing childhood actor, and I feel like him at this age now.
Good. That is good. I like that. He's in The Boys. I don't know if you watched The Boys.
That's what reminded me because I was like, I saw him. First of all, I love The Boys. I started watching it because of y'all. I saw y'all tweeting about it, and I was like, "What is this?" And I watched the first episode. I was like, oh, this is my type of time. Me and my husband, we binged the whole thing. We caught up like 4 seasons and then was able to catch up with everybody else. So yes, whole other discussion for a whole other time. But that was my pick for.
That's a good pick. Oh, I like that.
Steve, you good at this.
That was good. All right. In the fan favorite time, I'm putting the ball in your court first
Mm-hmm,
because I
mm-hmm.
had to wing mine. I chose mine right before the show started. So I'm scared. Actually, let me go first just in case it sucks.
Okay, yeah, I was. Yeah, there
Okay.
you go. Get it out the way. Rip the Band-Aid off.
All right. So for Clopin, I chose Lynn Manuel.
Oh, yours is way better.
I just,
And
I,
cut. There you go.
I
That
told
is
him
perfect.
I
Oh,
felt
why didn't
like
I think of that?
him being like the narrator, the story. Don't do this. Don't do it.
Oh, that's
Don't
so
do
disgustingly good. Oh, yeah, listen, it worked with my husband all the time. I'm like, man, he's like, just write
this.
the part. Be
I
a brat.
chose.
It works.
I just chose him like the narration and stuff that he kind of did in
Yeah.
Hamilton. He could be a good narrator. Him can sing and then kind of perform because he's been performing for a long time on Broadway with Hamilton and stuff like that. So I kind of just winged it and just went with that. I didn't really have much other than that as my.
I love it so bad. Yours is absolutely perfect because he gonna act that part. He gonna sing them songs, and that's the thing too. You got he gonna sing that. I don't even want to tell you, man, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Have you ever seen? Have you seen the show Vikings?
Oh, I heard of Vikings, but I've never watched it. I've never watched Vikings.
So you are on punishment until you do. You are absolutely fired until you do. Vikings is phenomenal. And I'm not just saying, I don't suggest nothing crazy, but this guy, so he is one of the Skarsgård brothers. There's four of them. His name is Gustav Skarsgård, and he played Floki on Vikings. Floki, I mean, I feel like this, oh my goodness, he could bring this part to life so bad. He could definitely be a court jester. He could definitely be the life of the party. He could definitely be silly, but also be serious. But oh my goodness. So you would have to see Vikings to understand that he could pull this off. And he looks, which is crazy because it's like, his brother is it. The other brother is in something else, So they're phenomenal. I feel like he could absolutely pull this off. But your pick, oh my God, it's like delicious. I love it.
It's only because I haven't seen Floki, so I think that he'll be fire.
He would be.
I know he would because you got good taste.
Listen to Steve. He gonna hype up whatever. Don't listen.
Oh,
even though he ain't wrong because
I know you got good taste, so I trust your judgment.
For sure, but here's the thing: like I would pick yours before mine, like because he just got the music, and I just see it. As soon as you said it, I was like, oh, he gonna say not the Encanto dude, not
the Encanto dude,
not you again. Yeah, it's absolutely perfect. I love it. 10 out of 10. Would highly recommend. Not ghetto. I love it.
Well, I think that's HunchBack of Notre Dame. Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
That's it. We did everybody.
Well,
I think
that is everybody.
That's all the main people. That's all the people that's important. If you want to pick townspeople, if you don't like our picks, if you think that they're awesome, if you have other suggestions, let us know. Holla at us. Let us know in the comments. Blow this up. Like it. Share it. All that good things. We want to hear from you, and we're super excited to hear what you think. Tell us. Be vocal. It's lit.
And with that being said, we will see y'all next week on Fancast Friday. Fancast Weeks. I said Fancast Friday. We gotta get the name right.
We're gonna get it together. That's why you need to talk about Bruno, so you don't look like some. I'm over here doing this look like The Rock.
Like and subscribe, please. And we are out.
Peace.